Welcome to Dystopian Novel World.
World.
This is your host, Martha Hannigan, here to talk about the latest buzz in dystopian novels. Joining us today is Jonas Skidmore from the new hit series The Missing, Book 1, Found. Here he comes now. Welcome to the set, Jonah.
Glad to be here, Martha. I'm glad I could make it too.
So, everyone is wondering about the book.
Of course they are.
Is it alright if I ask you some questions?
Ask away.
Okay, so the first question I have to ask you is if there's any catastrophes throughout the story.
Well, Martha, I don't want to spoil the book, but what I can say is that the missing are held captive and forced to go somewhere against their will. Here's a sneak peek.
Roll the clip! There was no time for Chip and Catherine to answer him or even to make fun of his question. The lights were getting brighter and brighter, rushing at them faster and faster and faster. They landed. "Welcome to the 15th century," JB said grimly through the hallucinator. "Good luck." But let's take it back to the beginning. Is there any connection between the characters? Something juicy? I think we would all like to know.
Well, Catherine, my sister, Chip and I all had a really close bond, but in the beginning we were just neighborhood friends, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I do.
And Catherine and Chip had a very close connection.
Drama. Am I right, people? Next question. What details throughout the story made it futuristic?
Well, the hallucinator, which was in the book, made people time travel to the future and past.
Oh, so what you're saying is this book is about time travel?
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting indeed. May we see a clip showing the hallucinator?
Sure. Roll the clip, people.
Hey, that's my line.
What's this?
It's the hallucinator. What does it do? It transports you to the past and future.
Cool!
Another question is, what are some advances in science that are involved with the setting?
That's a tricky one, Martha. I'm going to say the plane that could travel faster than the speed of light.
Amazing. So could you tell me the advantages and disadvantages of it?
Well, the advantage is that it could travel in less time since it was faster than the speed of light.
Mm-hmm.
The disadvantage is that the people on the plane didn't know who they are at all, and they aged backwards back to babies from adults.
Wow. So because of this, does this mean people are dissatisfied with society?
Not exactly, because many people are dissatisfied with society, but for different reasons. Chip, Catherine, me, and all the other adopted kids aren't happy with the way the government's trying to control us. For example...
I promise you, Jonah, if you want us to pursue this, we will. You are an American citizen. You can't take that away from you.
So because of society, is this why you guys try to change the system?
Well, Martha, let me think about that one. Sure, we did everything we could to find out as much as possible so that we could stop Gary and Hodge from destroying time.
Quick, Angela, get the ropes so we can tie them up firmly.
I was a Boy Scout. I can help with that.
Thanks, Jonah. Very helpful today. You just hand me that hallucinator, and then we'll let you tie some knots. Well, we all know you're the protagonist, Jonah. What exactly is your mission? Are you successful?
My mission is to go back into the 15th century, find out who I am, and save time.
Ooh.
Am I successful? Good question. You'll have to read Book 2, Sent, to find out.
Mr. Wee. Thank you for your time, Jonah. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back, and you will meet the next character, Chip.
Welcome back to Dystopian Novel World.
World.
I'm co-host Pamela Johnson, here to meet with another important character from The Missing, Book 1, Found. Here is Chip Winston.
Hey, Pamela. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chip. And may I say, I'm a huge fan.
Of course you are. Here, have an autograph. Stay pretty.
I appreciate it, Chip. Anyway, okay. What we're all dying to know is which character did you learn the most from?
Well, I think I learned the most from Catherine because she was always determined and she was always willing to help. She did everything to her best ability. And, which is kind to me. Let's watch a clip. We have to call everyone, find out where they live, if they're adopted, the whole.
Thank you so much, Catherine, for helping. You've been a great help.
You're welcome. Here,
Did
let me
anything
call
that
him.
happened in the book have a, what's the word, lasting effect on you?
Oh, absolutely. I think mainly finding out that I was adopted and discovering all this information that I was not aware about really changed how, I see myself and, how I see me in the future.
Well, you say it changed how you see yourself, right?
Mhm.
Were you always this self-centered? Okay, then. That must have been scary, finding all that information out all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm. It was.
Be hard for me. So, anyway, enough about you. Does anyone die either before or during the story?
Fortunately, no. And hopefully not in the second book either. But, back to me now.
Not so fast, Pony Boy. What do you think Margaret Peterson Haddock's message to the reader is?
I think her message is that you should always stay curious and always know the meaning of life.
Interesting. So my last question. Would you recommend this book to a friend?
Well, of course. Who wouldn't want to read about me?
Well, that brings us to an end. Thank you for coming, Chip.
I've been watching you.
Do you think they have good party? You're supposed to be in it. I just saw a dog dressed up like a clown.